Right foot creep, ooh.
Yo, what the frick is up, YouTube? Back out here with another freaking banger. Put the camera up, put another blind out, open another field here. But we're having problems here. As you see, hogs screwing us up. We're gonna go to the academy here in a little bit and get some corn. Put us a nice corn pile out here. And we may get us a JoJo's night vision right here and blast some sun.
Alright, we'll catch y'all when we get to the academy.
Alright, we didn't film any at academy and all that. We forgot about it. But we got about 6 bags of corn, I believe. And we got back to the house and I'm gonna start welding these A-arms and all together, and hopefully we'll get this thing done by tonight. And get my shock mounts welded up, put shocks on it, tie rods. That's all I can really think of right now, what I gotta do. But if anybody's got a 350 Rancher they want to sell that ain't priced at gold, I'd like to buy it because I want to build a bigger stretch. And if anybody wants to buy this stretch, it's about 4.5, 5 inch stretch. Maybe not that big, but about 4.5 inch. If anybody wants to buy it, let me know. And other than that, start welding this stuff up. Alright, y'all. I didn't get the A-arms finished last night, but I got it here this morning and finished them up. They're all welded up, ready to go. All I gotta do now is weld my axles, tie rods, and get me shock mounts where I put shocks on it, and then put the tires on here in a little bit and be ready to roll. Alright, we just got done putting the A-arms and everything, tightening the A-arm bolts up and putting the shock mount on. And it's off the chain right now, sitting on its own weight. And I don't see any problems with it. Still gotta weld my axles and A-arms up. I mean, not A-arms, tie rods, and it should be able to drive them.
Oh God, every memory of looking out the back door. I have a photo album spread out on my bedroom floor. It's hard to say it, time to say it. Goodbye, goodbye. Every memory of walking out the front door.
Alright, y'all. I just got done probably an hour ago. Getting it all done, and I think this is the next day. And drove it down the road, went in the ditches and all that. And my bottom heim joint here, it wasn't much holding it on. I didn't weld much on there. And driving the ditches on the road and all that, decided to take crap on me. So had to pull it back up in here. I made it a lot stronger. I don't think it should break this time. I'm probably going to end up having to do it to the other side soon if it breaks. And other than that, next thing I gotta do is make me a rear lift for it and probably end up stretching it more. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna go drive around, see if I can break anything else on it. I guess. But see how it does. Driving down the road and this is a little bit. break next. I already knew they was gonna break, but the axle, I couldn't even get up the shop. 50 foot. Axle's done broke, which I could have told y'all that it was gonna break. I did them kind of a cheap way, just to get them. I wanted to get it done fast, so they broke. But all I gotta say is let it ride. Ain't stopping me. It's stopping the steering though.
But that tire lean don't look very good. This is why you figure out how to work on stuff, because when it breaks you can fix it real fast. What is bro doing?
Might need to do a little bit of minor tie rod adjustment, but other than that,
pretty freaking mint, bud. I'll catch y'all on whatever we finna do to this fine rig. Alright, so now he's just messing around with it and finna tighten some stuff up.
life's great, good.
This is his lock-in music, by the way.
Tighten some mother frickers down. You just stick her on there, just like something, you know what I'm saying? Stick that on there right now. No, I'm saying.
Is it good, man?
It is torqued to spec. If I can get out here.
Alright, now he's taking his tire off so he can tighten some more crap that needs to be tightened more. Ooh, yeah.
Oh my God! These right here is what I'm looking for. You little bastard.
You struggling?
Always, man.
Hey, right there. Best out. What'd you think about it, Gavin? Right there.
I like the bigger one better.
Well, we did write a bigger one, but we kind of covered it up a little bit.
You just got a crank on that hole.
Leaving things.
What?
Gotta give her one of them right there. You know what I'm saying? You wanna put the tire on?
I reckon. I'll catch y'all when I get this tire on. All right, well, the tire's back on, and it's off the jack. What else you finna do?
I really don't know. Probably end up making the rear lift.
Yeah, because she's leaning.
Something like that.
I mean, Mason Struck's leaning. Y'all approve of this squat? I think it's kind of means he likes boys.
That means he likes boys.
He likes boys.
But if anybody wants me to make y'all some Kronger rigged 1-800 lift kits, holla at your boy. They are not they're not warranted. They're warranted after about a week.
And then
Break, it's up to you. Unless you end up playing more.
Yup.
About $1,000 for a set.
Pretty good pricing.
I think I spent around that much for piping and rods and
$500 welding machine. That's where most of the money went.
well, a dumpy one.
Mm-mm.
Y'all don't look at the floorboards though. The floorboard that was one of my first ever welding jobs.
Yeah.
And
You gonna ever redo them?
yeah, if I can make it fit, if I can make it where it'll fit stock floorboards, I'll probably end up going to stock floorboards or getting some diamond plate aluminum. And instead of welding that, just lay a piece of diamond plate down and zip tie.
What's your other plans with this fine rig?
New plastics. Should I go back to green? Because you see these are kind of rough. Thinking about green. Going back to green. Or yellow.
That's no good.
Let me know. Yellow or green.
Any powder suggestions? You doing powder?
I don't think. I might if I get enough money.
What about this
What?
fine rig over here?
I'll get that in a minute. But I just don't see a point of powder coating a rig that's 22 years old, I believe. But this, I still gotta get a gear reduction at top end. Somebody wants to buy me a $500 gear reduction at top end. I put the motor back in and be running. Brand new crank rod. Motor blew up on me the second day I had it. So I just kind of been sitting here for about 5 months or probably longer than that.
If y'all's bikes are broke down, you need a good mechanic, holla at your boy.
Something like that. I'm usually working on my own stuff. But I'm doing yellow plastics for that bike. If it ever get back running. Motor sitting over on that table just ready for a gear ducts and top head put on it. Here's the crank that came out of the original motor that blew up. Ain't really much left of that. That's a time where you do not say let it ride. Because me and Levi, we thought it was riding and then didn't ride.
Well, let's just say we was going about 25, and we heard kaboom, and next thing we know, the Fuller did a handstand, and the gremlin right here went flying. He grew wings in about 1.2 seconds. But anyways, this crank right here, if y'all want it, it's for sale. Ain't that right?
Yeah. Trying to get $300 out of it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. It's got surface for us to clean that up, but it has no play in it. I mean, it's got regular side-to-side play in it, but there ain't a lick of up and down. Pretty much a brand new crank. And, it's pretty much just a toolbox for now.
Pretty much got a little bit of everything on it. It's got even paper towels. And you got a welding shield, a flashlight.
It's currently electric. It's got a battery in it. It's currently electric motor right now. Anybody needs some 350 ports? I got a lot. Pretty much anything you need. Guess I'll still keep working on this thing for tonight, and maybe if I feel like it, might take the top end off the old 250 and put a new top end on it because it smokes. And
if he does decide to do that, that will be in a different video, so y'all stay tuned for that one. Either way, he's gonna do it sometime. There will be a video on it, a tutorial showing y'all.
Brand new top end from Amazon special in my room, and a couple other parts in my room. My room's a toolbox too, pretty much.
Everything is. Even when this thing right here was under fine Cronier construction, it had a couple stuff laying on it, but including a light that the little gremlin right here threw a hammer at and busted, and as you can tell, glass was literally everywhere.
Well, I was told to get it down, and it wouldn't come down, so I just took a mallet and threw at it and just busted the lights. Then I hung from it for a little bit. Then we got a brand new one up there. I wouldn't say brand new, but it's new for me. Something like that.
Alright, well, I'll catch y'all either tomorrow, or if we decide to do some more stuff to this, then y'all see it. Alright, YouTube, well, we've decided to finish working on this thing and get the rear lift in. He's done took one of the rear shocks off and got it sitting almost level. Right now, I think he's gonna make his lift for his rear end and go ahead and get that done so the bike will be completely done. Tell them what you're doing.
Use this piece of angle bar, and I'm gonna have to end up drilling these holes out for the shock bolts to fit. Don't mind the rock light hanging, but I'm gonna cut it to the length I need, and pretty much a homemade bracket lift that's way stronger, and should be ready to go then.
All right, I'm gonna throw y'all into a montage.
You bet your life on it. It's that L-shaped red rust clay. You grew up on that plowed up ground that your dad damned his luck on. That post-game party field you circle up on. And when it rains you get stuck on. Trip the cloud back behind county roads that you run up the mud on a jeans that she peeled off and hung up her blue-eyed summertime smile. Looks so good that it hurts. Makes you wanna build a 10% down.
All right, I hope y'all enjoyed that little montage. He's drilling his holes out right now for his lift. You get it drilled out?
I may not use this piece of metal. Cause that hole right there is kinda, ain't much holding on right there. But if it breaks, just redo it, I guess. Alright, y'all, it's completely done now, other than a few little things here and there. I still gotta either make some homemade spacers for the rear or stack spacers. Make me an axle paddle. And got done with the lift in the rear. Added a second shock in there because it was it wasn't stiff enough. And so I added a second shock in there, and it seems like it's doing good now. And I think I may could fit stock full boards now, but I am thinking about going to 33s or 35s, and I may make a longer stretch too. But right now, I think it's pretty good right now. It sits. I have to get the measuring tape out. It does sit a lot bigger. But other than that.
All right, YouTube, well, that's it for tonight. I'll catch y'all tomorrow at Gurney's when we get up in the field and checking deer cameras and putting out deer corn.
Alright, YouTube, we just got done putting corn out. We checked our camera. We had a nice buck on camera last night, probably about a 5 or 6 point. We didn't get much pictures of him. And we're gonna go put corn at the other stand and catch y'all over there.
Alright, YouTube, but this is the end of the video. We was driving and Gavin said, "Is that light or not?" And I said, "Well, let's find out." And I forgot my little brother was in the tractor bucket, and I took the tractor and hit it, and by God, it fell and knocked him in the head, but he's alright. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. That's it. We went and put deer corn out with that other camera, but I forgot to record. Anyways, I'll catch y'all on the next one.
Y'all, thanks for watching. We're finna blow some shit up. This is the end of the video.